How's it going? Want to make this video about lacking purpose, motivation, and direction in life. And if you find yourself in this position, just some things that that I practice when I feel this way, um, and it seems to be a uh, integral part to the human experience at some point for most to feel lost and some seemingly find their way earlier than others, and um, whether that's just predestined or comes down to programming, whether or not free will exists on any level of even the mind, let alone the body. And I'd like to make a video about that. I'm trying to wrap my head around it to be able to explain it properly from my point of view, of course. um, but yeah, whether or not if it's predestined or any amount of free will that exists at all, you know the fact that some people you know seemingly find their way and have that direction, have that purpose in their life, and others don't. I mean, it's a thing of duality, and so if you find yourself lacking lacking motivation, purpose, and direction, um, the best thing to do really is to and is to put your focus inward and start um, and also stay in the present moment, of course. And um, if you keep trying to figure out your life, and it just seems like it just keeps you know going in circles, and you can't land on anything, and the more you try, the more confused you feel, then I mean that's that's when it's best to just stop and become present and do what's in front of you, do the things that you enjoy, and just take your mind off of that, because it's like you're suffocating that um it's like trying to suffocate something that needs its space to be able to um, breathe life into itself and happen seamlessly. It's like trying to control every little thing, and that makes us more anxious, and it doesn't help anything. So it's just best to take it one step at a time and look at what's in front of you and do the things that you enjoy, and focus more on your state of being and how you feel, and you know prioritize that instead of trying to figure out your life, or trying to um, motivate yourself and force yourself to do things that maybe you don't even want to do. You maybe feel like you have to, or maybe you just can't land on a decision, or you can't force yourself to do something because you know it's just something's just not clicking, and for whatever reason. And um, yeah, as far as like motivation, purpose, and direction go, um, I feel like these things happen organically, and even if we feel like we're forcing them, I feel like, and in the role of the person, we view ourselves as the ones forcing everything, but in actuality, that's just a part of it, is to you know meet a right person, or watch a certain video, or have an idea, and then that's the link between it, and be like, in the role of the person, we believe us to be the ones that are deciding these things, taking the actions and the decisions, but in actuality, we're just the vehicle to experience them. But our logical mind wants to be the controller of everything, and that's exactly where the issue lies, and why it feels so bad when you can't figure out your life and you can't make a decision, and you feel lost, because especially externally and socially, like society is very based upon a cookie cutter, very common path that not everyone's going to be able to follow. And so um, and also with like comparing your life to others on social media or whatever. And this can obviously cause a lot of negative self-beliefs and make you feel like you're pressed for time, and make it in the illusion of time being so solid and real, seemingly to the external, to where you feel like, you know what I mean, you feel like maybe feeling behind in life, or like you gotta rush things. And it's better just to realize that you're on your own timing. And just because, you know, you look over at someone else's lane and they might be, you know, seemingly ahead of you or whatever, then that's when you have to shift your focus back on your own lane, and shift your focus back on what makes you feel good. And and work on, you know, I think the best thing to do is just put a pause on it. If you're overworking your mind and it's starting to make you feel bad, it's like that's the best time to take a step back and go within and stay present and do things that make you feel good and focus on how you feel. And eventually the right things will come. You know, you will find your way. As long as you don't give up on yourself and on what you want, you will find your way. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and take care.